Hello, hello. All right, testing, testing. All right, just need to make sure this is working. All right, just need to make sure this is working. All right, so today is July 10th of 2024, and this is the daily outlook for today. All right, so let's just do a quick review. So yesterday we did draw lower after price took out a few highs. And we did close lower. Same thing here. We drew higher and then we drew lower afterwards, creating an immediate rebalance off the previous day's high. We have like a tiny gap here, so I wouldn't be surprised if this low gets swept and then draws higher after that. This one had an immediate rebalance into consequent encroachment and then drew higher afterwards. So yeah, today I'm basically just looking for a sweep on the 1 hour lows, and then for a draw higher after that. Now, the only thing that I do have counter to that idea is that price is rebalancing, retracing, and if I do want to get long, I think safest, if at all, would be down here. But that doesn't mean the price is not going to sweep this low and then draw higher afterwards. We're in rebalancing phase. Yeah, we're in a rebalancing phase. We're generating liquidity. So it's sort of like this move over here, where we took out this high, then drew lower afterwards, and then from then for the next two days, yeah, we just basically we just retraced into discount, and then we drew higher afterwards. So I'm looking for something similar today. If we traded uh, all the way down here during pre-market, that's fine. But if we basically just consolidated in this area and we have some lows down here, then I'd like a sweep of these lows for price to then draw higher after that to target the highs or 50% discount of whatever dealing ranges is going is is going on at this time. Same thing here. I am looking for retracement now, but again, that's only if price appears to look bearish um, on the lower time frames. So we got to be careful since we are trading on the lower time frames. Yesterday, that was my mistake. I didn't take profit as soon as these lows were taken, which I should have, but I didn't, and I ended up, it was actually a 15-point loss. So I'm okay with that. I thought it was 20, which is still within my parameters, but it was actually 15, so a lot less than I would have expected. Actually, it was like 13.75 or something like that. So yeah, whether we sweep the highs first and then draw lower, or we sweep the lows first and then draw higher, I'm looking for a sweep uh, at this point because the thing is, like I said, we're not displacing higher. We did displace lower on the lower time frames, um, and so that to me means that we're basically just retracing, and that's the bias I had kind of going into the week, that we would retrace, not necessarily how far we would, but we are retracing. We do have this high resistance run here, so I'd be highly surprised if price did get above this consolidation, this price, this 207 and 20747. So about a 50 wide range, 40. I'd be surprised if we get above this. Same thing up here. I'd be surprised if we get about this price range. So again, if we are still at the highs, then I may decide to take a short again. and to target the lows. Now again, if I do trade on the lower time frame, I'll be covering at the 1 minute or 5 minute lows. I'm not going to wait to cover at the 15-minute lows or the 1 hour lows. But again, it all depends on structure and what price is doing at that time. So let's go ahead and connect to data to see what price did overnight, and we'll go from there. Okay, all right, just waiting for now. And there is there was news earlier. Actually, no, Jay Powell is speaking again. So if I trade and there's a 0930 setup, then I most likely will end up taking that one, and I'll leave the 10 o'clock macro alone. But again, it all has to do with structure. And if there's no structure, then I'll leave it until 11. All right, let's see here. All right, so we did sweep the lows, the highs, and here we haven't swept the highs yet. So we do, that is technically SMT on the higher time frames. Let's go ahead and add that. Okay. And if I do play this short, then I'll be looking for I'll be looking for immediate price delivery, meaning that within a minute, if price does not do what I want it to do, then I have to get out, because that is it's a high risk. It would be a high risk trade, and it'd be stupid of me to not take the stop if the high gets broken. So yeah, this is the tiny gap that I'm talking about. So we almost had an immediate rebalance here. Here we did. So we're looking for price to draw higher, but let's see what price looks like on the 6 minute, on the 60 minute. All right, so we do have higher lows here, higher lows here. We do have price drawing higher here. Here we do have price drawing higher here. So I would be surprised if this high does not get taken, because we do have some sort of SMT down here on the lower time frames on the 1 hour. So price is still generally generally bullish. And what did we have overnight? Overnight we had expansion, consolidation, manipulation, expansion, consolidation, manipulation, expansion. So as it stands, I'm not interested at all in price action. I'm not interested in this in the profile, because whenever you have expansion overnight, the morning session of New York tends to consolidate. So I'm just gonna, actually it's this one right here. And what I'll do is I'll add this right here. Okay. And I'll add, wait, is this the same one? Yep. Okay. And we do have a 3-bar pattern here. Here we also do. So I would like for this high to get taken and this high to get taken, but not this high. So if I do decide to get short, I will look to get short right above here. That would be a turtle soup entry, but I have to look at the lower time frame to see if there is a setup. But as it stands right now, we do kind of technically, I do see here a 3-bar pattern. So we'll see what price wants to do. And as it stands, this is still currently the dealing range. So let's bring this forward. Why do I keep unlocking these things? And this is now the dealing range on the 1 hour. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the 15-minute. See what price looks like. Okay. here it is. Okay, so we have swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low. So technically a 3-bar pattern, but price is expanding. So if I do decide to take this short, then it has to be a quick and easy one. Sort of like the one I took, I believe it's on Monday or something. So we'll just keep watching for now. Okay. All right, so we are price did trade into constant encroachment of this rejection block, and it appears to be price appears to be rejecting that area right now. All right, so that's the high. I'm gonna go ahead and leave those as is. All right, actually, you know what? Let me leave it here just in case. Okay. All right. So again, the idea is to see a quick reversal, a quick down move into discount of the range. Actually, let's take a look at the 15-minute dealing range. Is there one? All right. And so the 15-minute dealing range right now is this right here. All right, so let's go ahead and add right here. And also this is the 15-minute daily range over here. It is right there. Okay, so yeah, that's the 15-minute dealing range. Again, we are expanding, so the only way I would look to get long is for price to sweep these lows, and then for price to draw higher after that. So yeah, I'm not looking for anything other than that. Yes, maybe this low over here, where we draw into discount and then draw higher after that, violating this this dealing range, and that would complete the market maker buy model. Same thing here. It actually already completed, and as it stands, this is the dealing range. So so yeah, let's keep watching here. Actually, let's go into what, 5-minute. And I do want to get long. I'll look into those. Here we go. All right, so this, here we go. And where's the 8:30? Yep, here it is. Yep, right here. All right. So I don't see anything as of yet. I'm still watching. Yep, still watching. Okay. All right, so the previous day high is also the 0830 open. So if I'm bearish, then I'm looking for a move into the 0830 high, and then I'm looking for a move down, a quick move down. I'm not looking to stay in any longer. We do have a sweep here on the 5-minute, so we are reaching for the highs here on the lower time frame. These small little gaps here will eventually have to be filled, because as you can see here, there are no little gaps. We do have gaps here that will fill I think we had a gap here somewhere yesterday and eventually got filled overnight. Yeah, there's no gap anywhere around here. So yeah, it makes logical sense that price would come back down to sweep these lows and then to rebalance itself out and then draw higher from there. Um, so the same play as yesterday, only this time I'm not gonna I'm gonna take profit as soon as as soon as we get a sweep of a lower time frame low, which is what I should have done yesterday. But I was trying to get the big whale instead of going for the low hanging fruit. All right, and we do have relative equal highs here in the 5 minute, which means on the 1 minute it should be relative equal highs. Yeah, there it is. Yep, right there. Oh, wait, this is not. This is 0830 open. What am I doing? Yeah, this is it. Why did I set it up like that? Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. And same thing with this one. Yep. Okay. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing thus far. I want to see one more move into this high, and then I want to see the draw lower. Okay, I see something here. All right. Yep. Here we go. Okay, so I do like the profile. So we'll see. We do have a head and shoulders here, which is also a intermediate term high, intermediate term low, long term high, intermediate term low, intermediate term high. I mean, yep, here it is. So if price doesn't sweep this high, that's fine. What I want to see is I want to see a quick move into this area, followed by a quick retracement, so I can get so I can get short into discount of this dealing range. So yeah, let's stick to the 15 minute. Yeah, on the 15 minute we have nothing as of yet. The only thing I'm targeting would be these lows right here. These relative equal highs over here, lows, would be one of my first targets, which also happens to land right at discount of this range. This whole range, that's where discount would be. Okay, so if I do decide to take this one, we'll have a 10-point risk reward. Actually, 10-point versus a 20. So 1-3, 1-2, and then ultimately around 1-5 risk reward. Because I am looking to take multiple contracts today because my stop would only be about 10 points. Again, that's only if price rejects this rejection block over here. So I'm waiting until the open for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect from data. That way I'm not taking any early trades. And I should do that every time actually if I'm going to trade the 0930 open. So let's just keep watching. Let's see if there's anything else on the higher time frames. Okay. Oh, and this is a 15-minute rejection block, meaning that I'm only going. I can't be taking profit when if the trade works out. I can't be taking profit at 1 hour lows. So if I'm taking a trade based off the 15-minute, I have to take profit off the 5 or 1 minute. And so technically these are about a 10 point difference. So I would like to take. So this would be eventually the target if price is to target these lows throughout the week. So we'll see. Yeah, this to me, if price rejects here, then I'll be targeting these lows. If price displaces lower, then I'll be targeting the lows here later on today, tomorrow, or whenever. If price takes this high, then I'm not looking to enter. I'll look to take a trade during the 11 macro because again, uh, price did sweep highs yesterday after I entered. Oh, and I did end up making that loss back. So let's take a look at how I was able to do that. So yesterday, actually, it wasn't this one. It's this one right here. Okay, so yesterday I went short. Yeah. So yesterday I went short right here, and I did hold, but in all honesty, I should have covered because that would have netted me I don't know, about a 3 point loss, but I held. Um, and I was about to cover, but then I ended up holding. Now, again, once price sold off, my immediate cover should have been here because the dealing range at that point was this right here, with equilibrium being right here. So I did short into premium, and I should have covered into discount because right here is where 25% of the range was at, which was the extreme discount of this range. So I should have covered down here, but I actually didn't, and I ended up getting stopped out right here, which was a dumb mistake because then price did draw lower after that. But that's my fault, not covering here uh, and not waiting till 11 because at 11 was the better entry of the two. Um, and so I let it go. I let 11 go, and after price retraced all the way into the immediate rebalance, um, I looked I looked at price. This move was a 15-minute breaker. So after price took out this higher time frame low, I looked for let's see here. I looked for first. I looked for a change in the state of delivery, and I saw that right here. And then I looked for market structure shift, which is right here. And this was the dealing range over here. Yeah, this was a 1 minute dealing range. So I should have gotten long here, but unfortunately I didn't come online until because you don't trade before 13:30. You wait until after 13:30 to see where price is, and I got in right here. In this one, I wanted to add down here if price had retested this area, but obviously it didn't. And then price drew higher after that, and I covered into a premium of the range. Then once again, I waited for price. After I covered here, I waited for price to retest 50% of the range, which is right here. Tested 50% of the range, and I went long after this right here. After price closed above this, took the long here and covered into extreme discount, extreme premium. Now I did want to hold into this area, but as you can see, price was basically just consolidating and drawing higher. And eventually it did take out this high, but I was not willing to wait that long because obviously this price action would have taken a long time. And I actually would have been in front of the computer for, which I don't care, but if price does not immediately deliver price for me, then I have to get out because that tells me that price is not likely to reach my objective um, within the time that I had wanted it to. But yeah, that was the long on that day. So just gonna keep watching here, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna connect, and then we'll see where price is, and if I decide to take a long. All right, and on the 4 hour, we do have a gap right below. So I would, since it's the 4 hour, I would expect that gap to hold, and it is below discount, below equilibrium at discount. Same thing here. So we'll see. Okay. All right. That's the 15 minute. 15 minute. Okay. So we do have SMT at the highs on the lower time frame. Again, I'm looking for quick delivery. So let's take a look at the 15 minute here, and let's take a look at the 1 minute here. Okay. All right. So as soon as price opens at 0.9, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a quick move into this area with a stop above. Yep, with a stop above this high. And if I get stopped out, then I get stopped out. So that would be about a 5 point uh, risk reward. I do not want this low to get taken. If it does, then trade idea is over. So let's go ahead and get my orders ready. Okay. All right, here we go. Yeah, I don't want this low to get taken. If it does, then I have to wait for another sweep. Or until price tells me it wants to keep drawing low. There you go. Oh no, I did not. Okay. All right, there it is. Okay. I don't like my entry. Yep, I don't like my entry. I wanted it up here, but I did not get that obviously. All right, and I'm looking to cover again once these lows get swept, and my stop is up here. So let's go ahead and draw the stop here. I want quick delivery. We do have SMT at the highs, tiny SMT at the 1 minute. So let's just keep watching. I don't want a new high. Okay. And it looks like I may get stopped. All right, so I did get stopped there. All right, and I am once again short. Just giving it one more time, and that's it. Okay, so we did sweep these highs. I don't want a sweep of this high. It's fine if price swept that high. I'll just let it be. We do have SMT at these highs. All right. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, so I am short. You can't see it on this account, but I am short on this account. Let's see here. I'm in with 2 contracts. I don't want a new high. So my stop is literally up here. And I actually did get a better entry. Perfect. All right. All right, so we're seems to be working out. So now I don't want to this is my hard stop. I don't want anything else above that. Because like I said, this is a rejection block, and I would expect this high to get taken, but not this high. So until then, I'm just watching, and I'm gonna cover here. That'll be it for me. All right, a couple more minutes, a couple more seconds. Okay, 3 more seconds, and again, I don't want. This is my hard stop, so my risk is. Where did I get in? I got in at 65.50, so right up here. Yep, there you go. Yep, definitely a better entry. Again, I did not like this entry, so I had to take the stop there. All right, and I'm gonna cover down here at 32. All right, keep that one there, and the rest one at 32. So, yep, both at 32. And that'll be it. If that'll be it. Yep. Come on. All right, 5 more seconds. There we go. All right, come on. So we do have this immediate rebalance right here. So logically, price should not come back up here. If it does, then I'm out. It could tap it. That's fine. It could tap it or go a little higher. But other than that, I don't want a new high. Come on. All right. All right. A couple more seconds before the minute is over. Again, I'm trading on the 1 minute, so I'm not looking to stay longer than I have to. And if price keeps drawing lower, that's fine. It stays. It just stays within my. Let's just keep watching here. Come on, just a little more. All right, we're about 4 or 5 points away. And as it stands right now, this is the current dealing range on the lower time frame. So I do not want price to get back above 50% of the range. If it does, then I'm out. Okay. So now my stop is above this if we get a close above it. So I have a set stop, and it looks like I'm about to, there you go, and I'm done. Okay, so I'm done. I took profit into into discount of this dealing range on the 15-minute, and that's it. That's it for the day. Well, not for the day, but that's it for the morning session. Now, again, I'm not going to trade at I'm not going to trade the 10 o'clock macro because that's when Jay Powell speaks. So what am I looking for after this? I'm looking for structure, and the type of structure I'm looking for is, okay, we just swept these lows, so now what is price going to do? Price is either going to um, um, it's going to generate liquidity, or it's going to take out liquidity, meaning that it's either going to keep on drawing lower or come back and take out this liquidity. But the thing I'm looking for is I'm looking for consolidation. I'm looking for price to show me something like this, and then for those highs or lows to get swept, and then for price to offer me a second entry. As you can see here, price is yet to sweep these lows, so we're still bearish. So this is technically displacement lower, and this is high resistance. So if prices continue to draw lower, I want to see price hold. Where is this at? I want to see price hold below this area, or actually, it can come up to here, but I want price to draw below, because right now, like I said, we are drawing lower. But since this is the dealing range, I wouldn't be surprised if price draws above here. Now, again, I did say that there is a 4-hour gap here, which is right in line with this 15-minute. Same thing here. It's actually right below here. Um, so right now we do have SMT at the lows. These lows were not taken. So if prices to draw higher from here, then this would be a setup that I would look into. But again, I'm not looking to trade anymore, and this would be the low I'm looking to trade now. Oh, yeah, this would be the SMT, and then price should draw higher from here if price is still bullish. I would not be surprised if this low gets taken either. Now I'm thinking I probably should have taken more, but it's fine. I was able to make 40 points off of that, I believe. Yeah, 40 points, so I'm good. Yeah. Okay, so again, to me right now this is displacement, but I want to see something else. I want to see something more on the 1 hour, 15-minute, or the 5-minute even. And if I do take another short, it'll have to be after price takes out a well-defined 5-minute high, 15-minute high, or a 1 minute or a 1 hour high. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the day, and I won't turn on my data again until the 11 macro to see if there is some sort of opportunity. But if there isn't, again, we had expansion overnight. So now we have to wait for structure. And when you have expansion overnight, you wait for price to offer something to you. And the best way to do that is to give it time until, I would say, 11, or after 13:30 when the macro starts. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you tomorrow. Let's see here. Oh, I gotta disconnect.